Alright, howdy folks, welcome back to Gates of Hell. Today we're just going to showcase a little mission made by Student Feeder. I'll link the mission and his channel in the description. Again, huge shout out to him for always sharing these missions with us. And this, I know we're taking a slight departure from the Vietnam mod, though I very much intend to come back to that very, very soon. Today we are witnessing one of the largest, actually, US tank battles in history. I know it's not the largest, but definitely one of the largest. And there are some really insane numbers that actually you have to think about when you're dealing with the Battle of 73 Easting. And one of them is the fact that the Iraqi army at the time was the fourth largest army in the world with over 1.5 million active duty personnel. Now, if we're looking at the historical events at the Battle of 73 Easting, only a single Bradley, one of these armored personnel carriers, was destroyed in the fighting. Now, that doesn't really tell you much. On the other hand, the Iraqis lost 160 tanks and 180 armored personnel carriers. Think of BMP-2s, BMP-1s. And those numbers are just insane. Like, obviously, it doesn't include the amount of soldiers and, artillery, anti-aircraft systems that they lost. So when you look at it like that, the Americans lost a single vehicle and about 6 killed and 19 wounded versus, an entire 300 plus, well, actually I should say 500 plus unit of armored vehicles on the other side. It just cannot really try to imagine that, how just superior the American equipment must have been at the time. Though I did actually watch a channel called The Operations Room, would highly recommend it. He goes over a lot of stuff from history, whether it's modern history or World War II history and everything in between. And he actually did cover the Battle of 73 Easting, and I actually did learn quite a lot from that, so I would highly recommend taking a look at his channel. Now, I think we're not really going to be beating that historical record because we've already lost quite a few vehicles, or at least infantry here. Also, we've got a lot of tanks that are damaged. Now, I should mention this is kind of a quick and dirty mod, mostly because, as some people may have already seen, we are not shooting 105s or 120 millimeters from these Abrams, but we're actually just shooting 88 millimeter shells that are very reminiscent of, I think, the stuff you'd find on a Tiger. And that's because Gates of Hell is a World War II mod, and I think he just grabbed some of the guns to use, so you didn't have to import shells and all their accuracy and velocity and stuff like that. But this is more a mission to showcase, some insane stuff in Gates of Hell than to really showcase an historical battle. It is cool to see the Battle of 73 Easting in a video game, and I think it really sort of reminds me of that one mission from, I think it was Battlefield 3, where you're like the tank guy and you have that little dinosaur in your hand, and you're just driving through the desert, blowing up stuff left, right, and center. That was probably one of my favorite missions from Battlefield 3. But as you can see, we're still rolling straight through the Iraqi army, which, again, at the time was the fourth largest in the world with over 1.5 million active personnel. So definitely people didn't think it would necessarily be a pushover as much as it actually ended up being. Also, we have a lot of Abrams here coming in. This is just nuts. We still have another wave of Abrams, another wave of Bradleys coming in, and these BMPs are absolutely no match for the Abrams. I've actually just played some Gunner Heat PC not too long ago, which takes place in the late 80s, and the M1IP Abrams compared to T-55s or even to more modern T-72s, it just does not come close. It is ridiculous how outclassed these older Soviet technological tanks were compared to, I guess at the time, very, very technological behemoths in these Abrams with laser rangefinders, thermal, night vision. They didn't have to guess where to shoot an enemy vehicle to hit it at a distance because, you have that beautiful rangefinder. And that's something where if you have to do it manually, like on some of the T-55 models, or you can do it with a computer, like on the T-72, I guess we're not even talking about air superiority, air support in general. Now, there are more missions in this. Now, this one is obviously very short. We're going to check out one more. We actually have some more infantry combat, but I'd recommend checking this mod out either way. It's always nice to just have some more content for Gates of Hell. And, who doesn't like to just blow stuff up for 20 minutes or so? It always does look cool. Gates of Hell does, I gotta say, run a lot better than Men of War. Oh, we're stuck in a trench. Apparently Abrams do not like trenches. So just for that alone, honestly, I would wholeheartedly recommend Gates of Hell, just because you have nicer frames. All right, looks like we're getting another wave of armor coming in off the map. This is starting to be bullying. Just going to clear up the remaining couple of Iraqi infantry, and then I think we're going to be able to call this Battle of 73 Easting a relative success. I'm not sure if we lost less than the historical number, which honestly is just an insane number when you look at it. Let's take a look here. We lost, I guess we did lose some crew, but I'm looking around to see if there's any actually we may have beaten the actual no we didn't. There's one, oh no, we actually didn't. There's one dead Bradley here, I think, and then there's one that's been decrewed. So we actually, there's 3. Okay, so we actually did at least 3 times as bad as the real battle, which is insane considering this is a video game, and I guess I wasn't actively trying to keep my units alive, but we still lost 3 vehicles with 1 completely destroyed and 2 disabled, and we still couldn't beat the real events, which is crazy, and we're still even getting more Abrams. We're going to check out this other mission, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so just totally different from the Battle of 73 Easting. We actually now have just some regular infantry, and we're going to get some reinforcements as we're going to take over this Republican Guard compound. I am not really too sure if we want to have all these guys on fire, or not fire at will, but move at will might be a little bit more messy. So we're actually going to try and get as many of these guys to disable that. Now, I do want to note that this is pretty open, so maybe we are just going to have to wait. There it is. I was going to say, we need to get some of our Abrams reinforcements out before we actually get too deep into this, I think. But it'll be interesting to see if we can get rid of this compound without too much issue. And we can actually take a look at some of the Gulf War infantry skins, because I do like the chocolate chip and woodland mix. I think it's actually pretty aesthetic. Let's get them to push up. We don't have smoke on the Abrams, which is a little sad. It would have been nice to get some smoke deployed off this thing. Okay, push it up. I don't know if we can. We might have to go for a direct hit with some of these guys with the HE. Okay, well, we're going to just keep on missing it, I think, at this rate. Okay, push it up. Our Abrams is very excited to be pushing up, apparently. Let's move to the BMP here. Oh, we got an enemy armor, HE, AP. T55 or T62. Reload. It doesn't really seem to care that we're here, which is great news because we can just knock them out. Oh, we lost our loader somehow. I'm not sure what you could RPG or something, but this tank is going to get blasted, and then we have another piece of armor advancing alongside. Okay, send him forward, and then get to the wall. Get to this wall. Looks like they've actually barricaded the entrance up a little bit. Keep moving up. Okay, let's just kind of heartbreak through this wall here, I guess, right? Just say hello to my little friend, and it's an entire Abrams tank breaking through the wall right in front of you. Oh, that guy went flying. Gunner killed? What's happening? Who's shooting my my crew out? That's not good. Oh, wow, we're just taking random shots, apparently. Okay, let's be careful then, I guess. Over here, we might want to... Oh, there's another piece of armor on the left. Load AP. I think he's right behind the building for the first one. Oh, no, he isn't. He isn't. And there. There you go. Our shots should go straight through his front. Then again, he could probably go straight through our flank, too, so we want to be a little careful. Another Abrams. Let's drive him right into this hole in the... Is this a regular guy? Oh, okay. I thought it was a tank crew for 1 second. But let's actually put him in this Abrams because this has lost some of its infantry for some reason, or some of its crew. Okay. We're going to let this Abrams drive on in, and then we're going to make use of the space here. I do love this game so much. It's so cool. Oh, Don't tell me you guys died from that. That was just a knockout, right? You guys aren't dead? Oh, they might have died from the wall falling on them. Well, getting knocked out, I guess, technically speaking. It's a little weird how they decided to get passed out from that. Let's just say that they fell unconscious or something. I don't know if we can destroy these buildings. Oh, no, we can. That's good. Or, well, some of it came off, it looks like. I know we knocked those guys out on the roof. No, we did not. Wait for it. Wait for it. That probably knocked them out, I think. All right, push up. And then we need to find wherever these guys are hiding. They're all the rooftops, I'm pretty sure. Is another piece of armor that just drove by there? Oh, you're going to be toast. Okay, sweet. Push up on the flank. And then I think we could probably push in now with our Abrams making a hard push for it here. And our team going for this place here. Alright, relatively simple mission. But again, like I said in the previous part of this one, in the Eastings part, blowing up stuff never gets old. I actually should reload though, because I think there's still at least one more guy around here somewhere. He's on the roof, I think? Is he? Oh, he is. For some reason we can't get to him. Okay, never mind. Our tank just got him, I'm pretty sure. Or at least damaged him. Okay, let's get these last couple of stragglers. We'll actually use some infantry here for a change, because I haven't barely used the infantry at all. We know there's at least one guy around here. Grenade out. Push up on him. And, oh, our tank knocked him out. Well, again, very simple mission, very basic, but I figured I would showcase it either way, just because I actually recently just saw the operations rooms video, or videos on this war, and I was just personally very interested to check it out by Stormfruit. So again, thanks to him, and thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.